So this is the Ryobi 18W wet and dry vac. I got it a couple of weeks ago. We've had rats for a while and we got rid of them, but there's a lot of rat shit and mess up on the roof. So we got some quotes and it was going to be a lot of money. So I thought, right, I'll get some gear and do it myself for a couple of hundred and give up a weekend. I think without that I never would have bought a vacuum cleaner for the garage. It just didn't seem like something I needed. Since then I've realised I was incredibly wrong. It's just having a vacuum cleaner you can grab, and I've just been cleaning under the house. All of the grass trimmings go under there, and I just did a little bit of a job with a multi-tool. So you got the little attachment here that connects into the multi-tool and a few of the other Ryobi tools, and it just sucks everything up and is incredibly clean. Storage is a bit of a pain. The hose mostly, everything else sort of clips on somewhere, so this is all the attachments. Mostly I've just used it with a short pipe. Sometimes we've used that a little bit, but the little brush and just the general vacuum head, just sort of going over the concrete just before, just cleaned up everything really quick. I've only got 2.5 amp batteries and a non Ryobi 18 volt 6 amp hour, grabbed off Wish, it was actually, and that's been really good. That makes this work. It makes most of the tools work better actually. So I only really used it for sucking. It also, apparently with this we can use it to blow up beach toys, etc. Haven't had the opportunity to do that yet. It comes with a bag, but we've been using it without, essentially. So you can see the big filter there. I think other people have shown it kind of going. There's a Ryobi sales pitch. Fairly big drum. So that's just sort of the morning's work and clean up. The reason I didn't like the bag, we used it once and the bag wraps around kind of that space there between coming out and the filter, and so it's actually a really big bag with almost no room. So it filled up quick as I was up on the roof, and I thought that would be a really good way to not get fiberglass or like covered over the filter, but I was wrong. The bag just filled up quick as. Yeah, so the hose is a little bit of a pain to store, so I've just sort of been trying different ways of putting around, but takeaway, it does go for about 20 minutes with that 6 amp hour battery. It's got reasonably good suck. It's not the strongest vacuum cleaner we've used. The house one's probably a better vacuum cleaner, but for just the convenience, yeah, we were doing the front porch the other day and just went and grabbed it and cleaned up some bits after we used the blower to get it all into one area. It's just actually really handy having a vacuum cleaner in the garage. I would never have suspected it until you got one. You're like, no, one of those things that you now feel you can't live without. So big fan. There was a question about what the metal's made of. It does feel like a stainless steel. It's not hugely thick, but it hasn't dented yet. We've not kicked it around, but we haven't been nursemaiding it. Yeah, so it's got suck on that side, blow on that side. Only thing I have found quite a pain is the location of the on-off switch. When you're sucking, pretty much you're on this side of the machine and the switch is always on the other side, so you're always kind of, you know, when I was up on the roof trying to reach around and fumble to find the switch was a pain in the butt, especially when you're trying to conserve battery and not have it running too long. So that's one item I'd change if I could, but so far it's been a great little machine.